Bonjour encore à la Clousa. So my name's Kev, and that's the best French that I've got for you on this little one here. But we're having a great time out here in the resort at the SIGB ski test, getting to have a few runs on all the skis that are going to be hitting the shops in the 2024-25 ski season. And I've just had a great time in the freeride off-piste terrain just up there on this ski from Rossignol, the Sender Soul 102. Now, if we cast our minds back, I originally owned a pair of the original Soul 7s. They were black with yellow. And when they first came out, they were phenomenal. Everyone loved them. They were playful, they were great in the freeride off-piste terrain, and we got a lot of enjoyment out of them. But with the best will in the world, it was fair to say skiing the whole mountain and going between the off-piste and the on-piste and back to the off-piste again, that bit on the on-piste was a little bit, wasn't always necessarily the best. They were a little bit soft in the tips and the tails, but you had a whole lot of fun out of that sort of Soul 7 and that Soul range. That continued. There was a whole kind of generation of those skis that were under that 7 series, of which my Soul 7 was one. Then we came along with things like the Black Ops and the Black Ops Sender and the Sender TI, a bit more beefier, a bit more freeride world tour. Some big sort of freeriders were skiing around on those, and people really loved that ski. And then what we've got here then now, Rossignol have said, hang on a minute, let's take the sort of beefiness of the Black Ops, let's take the fun playfulness of the Soul series, let's put it together, let's package it up. It's the Sender Soul 102. It's new for the 24-25 season, and it's an absolute blast. Now, just to give you some sort of background to what I'm all about, normally throughout the whole season, I'm skiing on piste-orientated race skis as a ski instructor and coach, because that's what I like to be on, be that a race slalom ski or a race giant slalom ski. So when I get on some of these fatter models, I think to myself, I'm not going to get performance out of a ski that's 102 mil underfoot or 106 or 110. And sometimes you don't, and that's just the way of the world. But with this Sender Soul 102, which is 102 mil underfoot, so it goes just beyond that 100 mil underfoot there, you get an awful lot of performance. Sort of traditionalists will be pleased to look at this and see the sidewall that runs all the way down. A traditional sidewall from tip to tail. You've got a Titanal layer under here as well. You've got a poplar sustainable wood core in here. So you've got that wonderful sort of nice flex pattern that wood gives you, with the titanium sheet doing its business to give it some stiffness, to give it some sort of, beef, if that's the word that we're going to use. But then that sidewall down the side, which we're used to on our piste-orientated carving skis and race carving skis, packaged up, it's really, really good. I enjoyed it. We were in some off-piste terrain. I found some sort of powder. I found some chopped up variable snow. I found some icy moguls. I had to get back to the test site here via the piste, and I was carving turns on it. And I felt stable at high speed carving turns on it. And it's 102 mil under the middle there, which normally you might think, again, like me, somebody who skis on piste skis, you might think, you can't do that, but you absolutely can. So if you want something that's playful in the off-piste, if you want something that can get you to the off-piste on the piste, then this is that. And if you're already somebody who loves this sort of size of ski, 100 mil plus, and you want something with a little more performance in it, then this is definitely for you. The Sender Soul 102 by Rossignol. I think they're on to an absolute winner for the 24-25 season with this one. So please do go and check out your local ski shop and have a chat about them, put them in your hand, feel them, take a look at them. The muted graphics are absolutely on point as well. So big fan of that one from me here at the SIGB ski test in 24-25. And as always, if you want to hear more about the skis that we're getting to ski this week, then just check out the rest of the reviews. They're all online on the In the Snow Mag YouTube channel, and stay across our socials as always, because we're always out in the snow doing something.